Today I'm talking about not only the most celebrated film and Best Picture winner from 2022, but the most awarded film of all time. Everything Everywhere All at Once, directed by Daniel Scheinert and Daniel Kwan, known affectionately as the Daniels. And to see all these accolades coming to a film with such incredible AAPI representation in front of and behind the camera is just icing on the cinematic cake and masterpiece that is this film. This review is specifically for two types of people. One, you still haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once and are interested but overall skeptical as to whether or not it's worth all the hype that you've heard about it. Or two, you absolutely loved it and just want to reminisce a bit about the film. Plus, you now want some points that you can share with the family and friends who fit in that first category I just described. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a sci-fi, comedy, drama, action film, so many different genres crammed into one, starring Michelle Yeoh, Ke Huy Quan, Stephanie Hsu, Jamie Lee Curtis, and James Hong. First off, I must give you a warning, and I need you to listen to me carefully. This film is very, very weird. It's multiple genres, multiple universes, and characters doing especially random things is literally a key aspect of the film. The film's central storyline is a woman and her husband trying to do their taxes. How this film could focus on a couple doing their taxes and all the other things I just talked about is the exact type of mix of the mundane and the extraordinary and the mystical that makes this film so special. So the second part of this warning is that there is one scene in the first quarter of the movie, maybe first 15, 20 minutes, that is scary. It's not a scary movie. That is the only scene that I would describe as scary in the entire movie. So just make it past that, turn on the lights if you need to, keep pushing. Second, like I said, it is weird, but I promise you, even if you see someone snort a fly up their nose or smack someone in the head with a sex toy, the emotional and intellectual and transcendental payoff of this film when you get to the end is absolutely worth it. I want to talk briefly about the visual effects because this entire film was shot in 40 days with a visual effects team of 5 people. So you gotta be a little bit gagged. Even if you don't end up loving the film for the story itself, it's an impressive feat just to make a movie that is beloved and awarded by so many people with such a small team in such a short amount of time. The score is incredible. The moments that pull at the heartstrings, as well as the intense kung fu fighting action scenes, it just all comes together so well. And the actors, I mean, they literally swept the Oscars.
And the Oscar goes to...
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I just want an Oscar. I just want an Oscar.
Need I say more? I'm gonna say more because it does pain me to say this. I am, trust me, I am a fan of Jamie Lee Curtis, I swear. But this Oscar really felt like one of those pseudo Lifetime Achievement Awards for an actor that the Academy loves and they love their history and they're worried that they won't have another opportunity to give them an award for something because Stephanie Hsu was devastatingly good in her various roles, especially her central role in this film. And Michelle Yeoh, oh my, I've been in awe of her since I was 9 years old. I mean, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon blew my mind, plus her fight scene in the temple is easily top 5 fight scenes of all films. I think what I really loved about this film is that it rocked a perfect balance of wacky and sentimental. You can tell that they never took themselves too seriously, yet they are able to bring you back to grounded or even emotionally tense moments as if you weren't just watching people slap each other in the face with a giant dildo an hour earlier. Also, in a film with multiple universes and multiple storylines that you only get to glimpse for a few seconds at most, you can still become emotionally invested in these stories and the characters. And that's because everything connects so brilliantly. And the story has like 4 or 5 climaxes along the way, but it's not redundant or overkill since they are still cohesive with the story and each are meaningful in their own way. This was only the second time I watched the film, and while still in the theater, as the credits were rolling, I turned to my friend and said, it doesn't matter what else comes out this year, this film wins. And I'm so happy I was right. For the cast, the crew, and everybody, everywhere, all at the same time, who felt seen, represented, and just emotionally touched by this amazing, beautiful, wild, crazy, fantastic film. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments other movies you'd like me to review, and it would especially help if you were to share this video with anyone who you think may enjoy it. Like I said, if they're fans of the film already, or if you really are trying to convince me to watch the film, I hope this video can be that final push that they need to sit down, push through the weirdness, and enjoy this masterpiece.